what you've come to learn about in this video. Some people set them in weeks, while some people set them as to-do lists. That's their daily goals. So you can have all those goals for different seasons and review them with time. So as humans, we strive for progress, and that's why we set goals, so that we are able to review what we've done in the past, we're able to reflect on it, and we're able to plan for the future. And that's why goal setting is important. So the reason why your New Year resolutions have not taken you so far in the past is because you do not review, you do not reflect on them, and you do not work on those goals. You set them at the beginning of the year, you put them maybe somewhere in your room where you can see them, but you do not do a mental reflection. So the best way to make your New Year resolutions work this time is that you have to have a reflection day or days during the year. For me, Sundays work best for me to review my goals. It helps me plan for the new week and reminds me of what I'm currently doing and what I can do better, so that I'm still making progress with the goals that I have set. Basically, how to make your New Year resolutions last you the whole year is that you have to have a reflection Sunday, whichever day that can be for you. For me, it's a Sunday. I would recommend a Sunday if you have a 9 to 5. Whatever works for you, just have a day, and that way you're reminded about your New Year resolutions all through the year. I hope that tip helps you. So first, how can you set a comprehensive goal for 2022? Here are the 7 areas that you have to set goals in, okay, if you want to make it comprehensive. So the first area that you should set goals are your finance. The first one is your finance. Yes, your finance. And I'm not talking about savings. This is not the year to save more, in quotes. Okay, if you have a goal to save 20% of your income every month, that's fine. Stick to that goal. What I want to talk about under finance is first your income. You have to look for ways to scale up your income. If you currently run a business, how can you make more money with the business that you are running? If you have a 9 to 5, what can you do to increase your salary? Okay, what side hustles can you pick up to increase your income? So the goal here is to increase your income, so that if you're saving 20% of your previous earnings for last year, maybe 100,000 naira, 20% of that is 20,000 naira. But if you still stick to the 20% and you're now earning ₦1 million monthly, 20% will be 200,000 naira. What you have to set goals on is how you can increase your income. So the first half of finance is increasing your income. The second half is investment. I'm not going to talk about investments in this video, so you can just go and be more proactive with investments this year. Watch more YouTube videos and see what clicks for you. Okay, the second area you need to set goals are in your relationship. Yes, your relationship with your friends, your colleagues, your partner, your spouse. Okay, so you just need to set goals on how you can be a better person for the people closest to you. I'm going to be calling one of my friends randomly every other weekend. I'm going to try to visit a friend that I've not seen in a while. So it's always good to leave your shell and improve on the relationships you have. Relationships are very important. So the third area would be your spirituality. Okay, so for whatever you believe in, I'm a Christian, I believe in the Holy Bible. So you have to set a goal that you are personally growing. It cannot just be the church thing, going to the church, or being active in the service. That's fine, that's great. But your personal relationship, how often do you read your holy book for yourself? I recommend the YouVersion Bible. There are several plans there. You can keep reading every single day. It will have a pop-up on your phone in the morning to remind you to read the Bible, and then you grow your personal relationship with God or whichever religion that you practice. You can just look for an app that helps you grow your relationship with your maker. The world is really fast-paced. You need to be grounded in one way or the other. For spirituality, you need to take it very serious this year. So the fourth area is health and fitness. Now ladies, this is the year that we lose some inches around our waist. No, we are not losing it so that we can be sexy. We're losing those inches because medical practitioners advise that the smaller the inches around your waist, the more likely for you to live long. We're not going for abs. If you get abs, fantastic, but we need to trim down those inches so that we stay healthy. Being healthy this year has to trump trying to look sexy or cutting corners. You just need to set goals that you can do every other day or week for you to keep those inches off. So for some people, they are already in the slimmer side. You need to stay healthy. You need to stay healthy. Make it a goal for you that every day or every 2 days you take a stroll around your estate, you go jogging. On Saturdays you just do something, stay active, because you're working, you're sitting in one place for way too long, commuting to work and back, and even at work you need to stay active. Okay, this is the year that you are active. Okay, so this is the 5th one. You have to set goals around personal projects. Now, most of us, we live our lives to do things for other people, things for a company, we do things for a friend, a brother, a sister, but we do not do enough for ourselves. So these personal goals would also include your self-care practices, but even more than that, you have to set impact goals. What will you be doing personally that impacts you? You have to set personal development goals. How many books will I read this year? How many workshops will I attend to improve myself? One of my personal project goals is what I'm doing now with this YouTube channel. So you can do well to support me by subscribing to the channel and clicking the like button so that YouTube can recommend this video to more people. The last one here are career or business goals. So for your career, what are you aiming to achieve this year? Business goals. What do you want to do? Do you want to scale up? Do you want to start a new product line? Just get creative. This is where your ambitions and your dreams fall in. So I've listed all 7 goals. So you can set 1 or 2 goals around these 7 areas that you are sure is smart. Okay. So if the tip on New Year resolutions and how to set a comprehensive yearly goal has helped you, then share this video with your friends. Any of your friends who would like to make 2022 great for them. But don't leave the channel without telling me one thing you would like to change this year. You never can tell. We might be working on the same goals together, and I would love to make progress with you. I'm really glad you stuck around to the very end of this video. Until the next video, bye for now.